So, hey all, we're Philippines back with another episode. This time we're with the people over at another NFT marketplace popping up on Near, up and coming project as well. Marketplace that's by the artist for the artist. So, pretty nice tagline anyway. Tonight we have the co-founder with us, Shubham Semwal. Shubham, good evening. Welcome to the show. Happy to have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, Andrew. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the introduction. As Andrew already told you, I am the co-founder of UniqArt. Our mission is to bring music NFTs to the mainstream, and we basically chose to develop on NEARProtocol, and we've been working for around 6 months now, and we're really thankful for all the support we've got from NEAR. We got the NEAR education grant, and a little bit background about me. I'm also a singer-songwriter and a music producer. I've been doing that for a very long time. I was one of the top singer-songwriters in India on Spotify in 2021. So
Wow.
I've been doing that for a long time. So I've been doing that for a very long time, and then I kind of figured out that this is not how it's gonna work. Artists would always keep getting exploited, or there are other things. So I stumbled upon blockchain as a way to sort of liberate artists and bring back the freedom, and that's how we came up. Basically, I came up with the tagline, by the artist for the artist, because I felt that that since I'm an artist myself, so I kind of understand the pain that all of us artists go through, and that's basically when we started UniqArt, and I've been working really hard for the past few months, and we hope the launch goes well and all of you come on board.
Wow. So from top artist on India to crypto enthusiast.
Yeah. Now I want to be the top entrepreneur. I have a very, very simple answer for that. See, people like me who don't really have a lot of experience in blockchain or on building or on developing, right? So building something around NFTs or an NFT marketplace is an idea I had for a very long time. But I never really got the amount of support or the team or the funds, things like that. And then I just came across Near. I got to know about all these programs they're running. And then I got introduced to the Near India team, and I talked to them and I told them what I wanted to do. And that's basically how it happened, because Near made it happen for me.
Just a side question. Have you tried exploring other, L1s before deciding, okay, this is Near is going to be for me?
Yeah, of course. See, as I told you, I was kind of exploring this whole NFT space by myself almost from the early times of 2021. So I did talk to a few of the Indian people that I kind of knew through the industry who were working in NFTs and other things, or they had their marketplaces or some projects. So honestly, didn't really get a very great response, because I feel a lot of L1s are already at that spot wherein they don't really need like somebody really new to come and start working for them. So I feel that's what I really liked about Near, that they were very, very inclusive, and they honestly didn't care that okay, this person doesn't really have a developing background, but his idea is good, but what he wants to do is great, and we can help him find the right people, and then he can just lead them. So that's basically what I wanted to do, and it kind of happened with Near. So here I am.
Yes. All right. And so here you are building your product, your project, and launching in a few hours.
Yeah, of course. Really excited for that. Basically, what we're trying to build is an NFT marketplace that's a little bit focused on the music side of it, because of course I have a little bias since I'm a musician myself, and I also feel that music kind of got left behind when it happened, because we all saw that in the past few years, digital art really took off, and there are multiple projects built around digital arts and illustration and paintings and photography and whatnot. But I still feel like that revolution hasn't happened for music yet, and I feel it will happen sooner or later. Somebody has to make it happen, so we are trying to make it happen, and that's pretty much it, the philosophy behind UniqArt. And I kind of have a little bit of a pitch deck prepared if
Oh yeah, sure.
you want
Please,
me to go through that.
please do share it with us.
This is a little bit about UniqArt. That it's a marketplace which is designed specifically for artists, and our whole goal is to how we can make the most important entity in the whole NFT space, which is the artist, and how we can give the spotlight on the artist, and we're planning a lot of things around that, like custom landing pages and things like that, which don't really happen in a lot of other NFT marketplaces. So where we're trying to kind of create, just like we have Spotify profiles for artists, we're kind of trying to create that like an added layer on top of the marketplace. As in, the marketplace will have a very similar kind of structure as all NFT marketplaces have. That it's linked to your wallet and it shows your creations, your collections. But other than that, we also want to have a top layer over that, something similar to like a Spotify profile, where it will show everything for the artist, for especially for the musicians and all their songs. And a basic about what our goals are at UniqArt. Mostly to spread awareness, because we still know how people aren't really that aware about NFTs. I mean, there is this whole niche of people who are involved in the crypto space or who are involved in the NFT space. Of course, they do know about this, but what we also have to understand, and I feel one or the other marketplace has to do it, is that you have to onboard people who haven't come to Web3 yet. So that is one of the biggest goals that we've kept for ourselves at UniqArt, is to onboard the next 1 million people to Web3. And that can only be done when we onboard new artists and their fans, and that is the whole plan with UniqArt. And of course, the next plan is to also to support and guide artists, right? So first, spread awareness about NFTs, to guide artists, because most of the new artists, they don't really know what they can do with NFTs, what it has to offer, all the things that they can leverage. Honestly, I feel marketplaces like us are technology enablers, right? We've created the technology for the artists, but it's also it's also part of our responsibility to support them and to guide them and to tell them what exactly they can do with this technology that now we've provided to them. Right. And lastly, one of the most important things which I feel everybody is trying to do in Web3 is to build a great community. And our main focus is a lot on the indie community, because I feel now I feel there are millions of independent artists all across the globe. If we take them, I'm pretty sure there are like millions of independent photographers, videographers, musicians, illustrators. So it's all about building a community for us. That's what we want to do at UniqArt. And a bit of the services that we're trying to provide, education, brand promotion, onboarding, sophisticated UI UX, marketplace, decentralized crowdfunding. That is something that we really want to position. A huge interest in platforms like Kickstarter or Indiegogo, platforms like that. So many artists and even filmmakers are resorting to crowdfunding to fund their projects. But we all know that crowdfunding projects take a very huge cut. It's generally around 8%, 10%, in some cases even around 12 to 15%. And we all know when you come to an NFT marketplace, the cut is almost non-existent. I mean, at UniqArt, we've cut we've kept the percentage only 2%. So that is our plan. Yeah. So the plan to keep it 2% is because we want to make this scalable. Right. As I already told you, our plan is to onboard the next million people. So when we are planning to onboard a million people, we're not planning to keep a 10% or a 15% percentage like some NFT marketplaces, that do have a high percentage, because their business model is a little different. They want to concentrate more on premium collections, and they want to sort of keep a gate and not let a lot of people mint and things like that. So I feel every marketplace comes with a different vision. So when it comes to me, my vision is to keep it as decentralized as possible. We do not want to prevent anyone from coming and using the technology and creating NFTs. So that's why we've also kept the fees at its lowest.
It's a really nice motive you got there. 2% is pretty low. Um, so if
Yeah,
I
I
was
think that's the lowest I think we can go. We can't go lower than that.
understandable, understandable.
So yeah, this is just some things about what we would need from artists. If any artists are watching this, yeah, it's very basic. I think you already pretty much know the kind of things you need when you're minting an NFT. The plan of action for the artist, I think, again, pretty much all of you know how this is a basic upload form. Very basic. We try to keep it very simple. Anybody can come and mint here. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Thanks. It's just a little bit about the platform we're building. And other than this, we have a little video. I'd like to play this video for you.
Sure. Oh, hold on. Um,
Yeah, just tell me if you hear the sound, because I think I have my AirPods on, so maybe there might be a problem. Just tell me if you can hear it.
oh yeah, sure, no problem. Okay, you can proceed.
Yeah, that's it. Just a little basic about uh, about the website.
Thank you. And so this other piece of, oh, this is your website. Okay.
Yeah, this is the demo. This is the demo. So I thought we could just go around here and just we're actually doing a lot of UI UX changes. They'll be pushed out very soon. So it's a pretty basic website, because that was the plan behind this, to not complicate it much, keep it very simple. The UX, anybody can come and explore. Basic tabs, a little bit about you, and just click on this. You go to your profile. We also have some changes planned for the profile. We want to make it more like a social media, as I said. That is something we're already working on. And yeah, pretty much this shows how almost every NFT marketplace works: collections, creations, collectibles, the basics. This is the homepage. We have a program running, so if anybody is watching, you can go and participate. On the mainnet, we have some programs. The artist is coming up. It's kind of unrevealed. And then we also have some bug bounty, this popular collections, top buyers, a lot of very basic stuff. But our main priority was on making sure that the smart contract is well written, and the blockchain development part is what takes a lot of time, I feel. And so that was our first priority, to make sure that it works really well, because I think we all know recently a marketplace launched on Near, and on the day of its launch there was kind of a hack on it. So, and it's very common, DeFi platforms, NFT platforms, hackers are just sitting to find some sort of vulnerability in your code and exploit it. So that was our biggest concern at the start, to make sure that everything is well written and there are no loopholes. So yeah, now we're pretty confident about that, and now we've moved to the next stage, which is working on the UI UX. And we've already put out a lot of changes. It's already looking very better than what we had started with. And yeah, just basic about the website. Just it's very easy to create anything. You can create collections. You can create a card if you want to. just I have some random things I keep uploading just to check it out. Just it's
So,
a basic form and you can create, and yeah, pretty much done. It's easy. And one of the things which is kind of unique about our platform, as I said, we're a little bit focused on music, is like we have this little player that we've made, and we're working on making it better, and we're also actively working on making the loading speeds better, because right now we're loading all of our information directly from IPFS, so it does take a little bit of time to load, but yeah.
all
So
right.
yeah, that is the yeah, this is pretty basic about the website. You should definitely check it out. We're also live on mainnet, and if you want to mint, you can just apply for verification, and I'll make sure we get your application as soon as we can.
Oh, okay. So if let's say I was like an interested, let's say musician slash artist would like to apply on your website, is there like
Mhm.
a whitelisting process still for this? Do I have to submit an application or
Yeah. So
a
right
form?
now, right now we basically have a basic form. Anybody who wants to mint or upload on the platform, they need to fill that out. And the reason we've kept it is that we've just started, and we didn't want a lot of spam or people to just come and start minting any sort of things on the website.
Right.
So our plan was initially, at least for the first 1 or 2 months, we plan to have this form before anybody can come in and mint. But yeah, as I told you, the long-term plan is decentralization. So we'll definitely remove that uh, by maximum by 2 months. Once we are up and running and we have a healthy, vibrant community and there are people on the platform, then we'll definitely remove it. Then anybody can come and start minting. Then we'll just move to the artist verification system.
All right. Pretty excited for this new platform coming up because, like I mentioned you previously, a lot of our local community is looking for how do I put it, greener pastures.
Yeah, of course.
You get the point. And so, right, and now especially you're targeting musicians, right? Music, people who make songs, artists.
Mhm.
Maybe just a question that
Mhm.
yeah they might want to address. So I'm just bringing it up right now. Let's say I mint like my own song, right, on your platform. Let's say 50 copies of that. So does anyone who buy that one copy of your song, do they own that piece or do they own like the rights? Any technicalities that you can share regarding that? I think that's also
See that, of course. See, whenever you're selling an NFT, whatever technicalities or whatever all of these questions are always answered by the person who is selling the art. It's very similar to when you're selling PFPs. There are some projects that are just selling you a PFP. Some are telling you that you can keep the rights of this. You can probably make merchandise around this. So it's pretty similar with music NFTs as well. For some, if you're keeping the price really really low, which is what I'm actually telling a lot of artists to do, is because what I'm trying to tell them is think of NFTs as CD sales, right? If somebody buys your CD, they're basically just supporting you, right? In today's day and age, nobody listens to CDs, but there are people who are still buying CDs because they want to support the artist, and that is the feeling that we want to tap, right? So buying NFTs, if it's a really low price NFT, it's kind of like buying a CD. They just want to support you, right? But you can also keep different kinds of NFTs. You can keep higher price NFTs that might come with some merchandise, or that might come with a ticket to your show, or that might come with a percentage of your royalty. So that is up to the imagination of the artist. As I said, that we are technology enablers. We've created the technology. How you're planning to use is totally up to you. But of course, we're there to guide you. We're there to tell you what can be done, and that is one thing that I feel we want to do differently than other marketplaces, because what I've seen is majority marketplaces. I feel like the marketplaces are being run by projects after a while. right? Like the core team or the marketplace team isn't really involved after a while. It's like they're just handling the tech and the market,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
but all the ideation, all the marketing, it's kind of being done by the projects that are running on the marketplace, and that is something I feel I want to do differently personally, because I feel like I want to keep working with all these musicians, with all these artists that come, and have that personal connection with them, keep talking to them that, yeah, this is something you should try, or maybe this is something you should try, or maybe this artist from probably from Europe tried and did this. He made this NFT, and he did like 100 passes, and then he called those 100 people to a show, and then they came up, and things like that. I mean, the possibilities are limitless when it comes to music, because I feel there is this you know digital and physical combination that is possible, and I feel more and more people are actively exploring it, and that is what we all should be planning to do.
Thank you for sharing those thoughts with us, Shubham. Really, these what you're sharing with us, and all of these plans for your platform is really
Mhm.
something that I feel, given given enough time and enough love and cultivation,
Love and support,
love
love
and
and
support.
support,
Exactly,
love and
exactly.
support.
Can
That is
really
that is the that is the thing I say on all my posts, on all my calls, that I just need two things: all of your love and support.
exactly. So with enough love and support, I feel that this unique art can be really something special, and especially for your target audience, specifically
Yeah,
the musicians, the songwriters, the
yeah.
artists. So thank you for sharing with us your interesting platform. And if you have any up and coming plans or updates for us in the future, we would really love to hear it. Maybe we can schedule something with you again down the line.
Of course, of
Maybe
course.
once you
Mhm.
have officially launched, we can.
Yeah. So basically, the launch is today, and where we're doing the launch event. There is this really famous singer in India. His name is Singa, SINGGA,
Mhm.
and so we talk to him. We have him on board. He is entering the near verse, as we are saying it, not the metaverse, the near verse. So he's entering the near verse with us, and that is kind of like our marketing plan for the next few months. We want to onboard as many major artists as possible to the near verse, and we are having we basically created a few NFTs around him. We have a 3D avatar. His next song is coming out on the 25th, so he'll be dropping his song exclusively as an NFT 2 days before its release. So if you want to listen to the song, you can come and buy it as an NFT, and you can listen to that. So that is another really amazing release plan that I've kind of come up with. Open for all artists. All of you should try this. And every time you're coming up with a new song, try to release it as an NFT like 2 days or 3 days before, and then ask your fans if they want to listen to it. They can go, they can buy it, and only if they buy it, they're able to listen to it. And that is something we have done at UniqArt, right? That only after they buy the NFT would they
Mhm.
be able to play it. So that's really nice. So that is the plan for the next 2 weeks. We have this whole launch week planned with this really amazing singer. Other than that, we also have a lot of indie artists from all across the globe. They'll be dropping their NFTs, and yeah, then we're also in talks with other people in the music industry, and we'll keep having these amazing drops for the next few months. So definitely come check us out, and hoping to have you all there.
Yeah, you'd love to see it. So thank you so much, Shubham, for sharing us what UniqArt is. We're looking forward to seeing what this NFT marketplace brings to the table, especially for the music industry. And so
Yeah.
happy to have you. Thank you for taking the time to have this interview with us. We really appreciate you being here and shedding some light on what this NFT marketplace is going to do for the near ecosystem.